Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you a very interesting story. A story that at first may sound funny, but in the end will leave you with a powerful lesson. It's about a lazy boy. But not just any lazy boy. This one turned out to be much smarter than people thought. By the end of the story, you'll discover how even a lazy person can overcome their weakness, work harder, and achieve something greater than anyone expected. And here's the fun part. While we enjoy the story, you'll also learn some new English words and how to use them in sentences. So don't go anywhere, stay with us till the end. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a boy named Ryan. Ryan lived with his parents in a small house near the fields. Now, here's the truth. Ryan was very lazy. Every day his only job was to chase away the birds from their rice crops. Most boys used slingshots or ran around with sticks, but Ryan didn't like to move too much. Instead, he came up with his own trick. He built tall wooden poles, tied ropes between them, and pulled from one spot to scare the birds away. That way, he could lie down and relax. His father worried, if I get sick one day, how will Ryan manage all this work? But since Ryan always finished his small task, his father stayed quiet. Then came one summer when everything changed. The land grew dry, and his father became seriously ill. For the first time, Ryan had to take care of the entire field alone. He tried, but he wasn't used to real hard work. Slowly, the crops began to die. That night, Ryan sat under the stars, feeling useless and ashamed. He thought, if only I had tried harder before. Now, I can't save my family's hope. The very next morning, a loud announcement shook the village. A soldier came from the king's palace, declaring a grand competition. The prize, a chest of gold, enough to save any family from poverty. Ryan's eyes lit up. Without a second thought, he signed up. The villagers laughed. Ryan, the laziest boy in the village. He won't last a minute. But Ryan didn't care. He had found his reason. 3 days later, the competition began beside a giant lake. Strong men and women lined up, ready to swim across. Ryan stood nervously, knowing he could never beat them in strength. But then he smiled. An idea sparked. Instead of diving in, he ran to the forest, gathered branches, and built a small raft. "This isn't a swimming race," he whispered. "It's a race to cross the lake." While others grew tired in the water, Ryan paddled steadily. Against all odds, he reached the other side in third place. The next challenge was even harder. Push a huge wooden block for 1 kilometer. Each contestant could choose only one tool. One picked a rope. Another chose a lever. Ryan paused, thinking. Then, surprisingly, he chose a small knife. People laughed. How could that help? But Ryan quietly carved the block into a giant wooden ball. Within an hour, he rolled it smoothly down the path, overtaking everyone. To everyone's shock, Ryan, the lazy boy, was the first to cross the finish line. The crowd erupted in cheers. Ryan didn't just win gold, he won respect. And more importantly, he proved to himself that when you find a powerful reason, even the laziest person can achieve greatness. So, what can we learn from Ryan? Laziness is not the end. Sometimes it hides creativity. But when love, responsibility, or a big dream calls, that's when you can turn your weakness into strength. And remember, as you enjoy stories like this, you're also learning English. The more you listen, practice, and repeat, the more confident you'll become. Learning can be fun, just like today's story. So keep going, and I'll see you in the next one.